Okay, guys, I think it's time for another carnivore-ish reset. We're going to call it a creamy and carnivore-ish reset. Too mad. Anyway, stick around because I'll talk about it and you'll see what I mean. Y'all, listen. I know. So, I know. But, so Monday I had the baked potato, basically a whole baked potato and half of a sweet potato. Those were the off things. Then yesterday, I had that big old bowl of potato soup. Let me just tell you people something. Oh, first off, no patch today, so I'd be interesting to see if you all can tell a difference. Wait a minute. Police shots fired in Girardeau. Oh, that's not my town. Sorry for the people who had the shots fired in their town. Anyway, so no patch today. But anyway, so had the potatoes 2 days in a row. This morning, my body is so sore, and like my knees and my hips and my upper arms, and I had diarrhea. I'm like, girl, that's why. I've not had that many carbs like that back to back before, in the past several years. Sorry, I got the fan on. Hopefully it doesn't mess up, but my I have not had that many carbs in, like I said, since, when did I start this? 2019. I have not had that much carbs, like back to back, 2 days in a row. Great reminder. Like I said, my thighs hurt, my shoulders hurt, my upper arms hurt. Your girl feels like she's run over by a Mack truck. But it's okay because it's like, it's a reminder. Look, my nails still look good. Thank you, Miss Angie. Anyway, but yeah, so I feel this is why some people cannot have cheat days. Because it's rough today. Make it easier for you to try to carry it in. Anyway, sorry, one of my coworkers is texting me. Squirrel. Anyway, so I just feel hurt and I'm sore. So, Terry, I know it was fun. It was so fun to be able to participate in a food day. It was so fun to just be able to participate with everybody and eat the things that they ate, but next time I'll just take some of their cheese and their bacon and maybe their sour cream and put it on top of my meat. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because this morning I was like, oh, why am I hurting? Is it the patch? Is it because I'm wearing a patch? Is that why? And I'm like, but I didn't hurt any other morning. Why am I hurting? Is it because I wore the patch for the past several days and my muscles have been tense or something and now they're relaxed? No. You had 2 days of potatoes and potato soup and all that carby starch. Oh well, lesson learned. We just go forward. But I just thought I'd share that with you because it was like, ooh, Nelly. I woke up just hobbling in pain. My hips, my knees, my back, all of it. My back is, but that one, I'm trying to make sure. So this is how I sit all the time, like this. But I'm trying to force myself to sit up straight. I don't remember half the time, but I'd really like to. And I have one of those things that you put right here and it holds your back, shoulders back. I need to break it out. I think it's down in my bedroom closet. Editing, Terry, go get that thing and start wearing it. But yeah, you can wear it under your clothes or over your clothes, and I'm gonna try that and see, because I really would like to have better posture. Like another squirrel. But anyway, so yeah, I just am sore. But my back, I think, is sore because I've really been trying to focus on my posture. But anyway, don't do the potato bar again, Terry. It was fun. It was so fun. And it tasted wonderful, but hashtag regrets. I'm going to try to remember to show you all maybe I did. Did I show you all my mirror? What I did to my mirror? Look right here. So Pastor was talking about trying to remember different proverbs. And he said by the end of Proverbs, if you could memorize it, you'd be in a good place. So I'm not going to, he said like there's 30 different chapters, but I'm going to try to memorize a verse. So this week, I'm going to do one verse a week, and it's got the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. So at church, he talks about a lot that whenever we talk about fear in God, it's not being afraid of him. It is being in awe of him. So that's like the actual interpretation of the word that's in the Bible. He said, so in reading this, what he would say, the awe, being in awe of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. So yeah, I put that. And I hope, like I said, I'm going to insert the picture of, I put up there on my, I think it was yesterday morning, so maybe I didn't show you. Anyway, I put up the, my to-do. I put up there like, my, from that book, watch my words, don't take personal, don't assume. Anyway, so you'll see that in a few minutes if I remember.
Here it is. You might have to pause, but on the left is my Bible verse, and on the right is the things that I need to make sure I focus on every day for my own personal mindset.
I'm looking like Ringo Starr or not John Lennon, Paul McCartney in their 70s era. This hair today did not want to do nothing. Anyway, it's okay. It just looks like it just had its own mind. So lunch today, before I forget, I've not had a lot of food noise or any food noise today, so that's a good thing. I haven't had any any weird obsessive thoughts or anything like I have whenever I don't tip before I started using that patch. So, and I told the crew across the hall, because I tell them stuff, because, like I said, they've been with me. Some have been here for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, 14 years. So I kind of like to tell them, because they're going to tell me, believe me, they're going to tell me. When you're around people that long, you know them pretty well. And so anyway, so yeah. So no food noise or anything like that. I'm trying to cut up this chicken. It was a chicken breast that I made last night in my air fryer. And so there's like big old chicken breast. I showed y'all in yesterday's video, I think. So let's see. So yeah, I wanted to say that. Oh, let me tell you what cheer is stuck in my head. I have no idea. I wasn't even a cheerleader in grade school, y'all. I was not a cheerleader. My sister was, one of them. I don't know if Susan was. Susan was the sports player. She was the basketball player, and she definitely, and Missy, I think we all played basketball. We went to just a little parochial school, so we didn't, I think most people made the team. It didn't matter how good or bad you are. Ooh, there's going to be bones in this. I thought I cut the bones out, but I see one bone sticking out right now. Let's see what it's attached to. Hang on. Let me just see. Oh, okay. I brought a spoon because yesterday I used my spoon. Or one of my spoons. Okay. So this is what we have. It is a chicken breast, which I did in the air fryer. And then I have a few pork bites. And then 2 beef bites. On the chicken, I use that lemon pepper and orange pepper y'all sent me. So that was by the pork. Let's taste the chicken. Oh yeah, but anyway, that reminds me. So since after I microwave, so what I did was I microwaved the chicken for about 1.5 minutes. I put in the toaster oven about 7-8 minutes. I got an orange Zevia today. I don't drink one every day. I just felt like bringing one today. Anyway, so the cheer. How funky is your chicken? Then the audience said, how funky is your chicken? And I don't remember the sign, but how loose is your goose? How loose is your goose? So come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.
Shake your caboose. Shake your caboose. Did anybody have that cheer or remember that cheer whenever they were in grade school? Like I said, I wasn't a cheerleader, but, I went to all the ball games, so I heard the cheerleaders. All right, so let's try this chicken. Good stuff. So I'm always thinking, as crummy as my body feels right now, I do have one salad that's made up left. I think I'm going to do kind of like a little mini carnivore-ish. Please know that's that word, ish. Reset. So just kind of lower my veggies a little bit, lower the amount of veggies a little bit. And because my body just hurts. So I'm thinking I'll do that just to kind of, like I said, 2 days of potatoes. Whew, my body feels like I've been ran over by a Mack truck. So, like I said, after I eat my salad tonight, if it's any good, I made it 2 weeks ago. So, we'll find out if it's any good. But, yeah, so this is my lunch. That's all I've got is chicken, a couple bites of pork, and 2 bites of beef. So that's my lunch today. And because y'all know I ain't giving up my creamy. So it will always be carnivore-ish. Because if I say it's carnivore, even if I use the carnivore protein powder, people will be like, that ain't carnivore. I don't care. It's terrivore. But anyway, terrivore carnivore. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I think I'm going to just kind of do just a little reset, just to help my old self out. Get rid of some of them aches and pains, so. All right. Dry white meat. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. There's a song, I think it's like the 80s, no, maybe the 90s, early 2000s. Into the great wide open, under the skies of blue. Yes, y'all, don't be getting dizzy on me. Woo, woo. I didn't have my gloves on, and I got my new nails, so but I don't want to go for a walk. I just want to come outside for a few minutes. One of the girls I work with, she comes outside to ground. She comes out and puts her little feeties in the grass. Let's do that. Let's be fancy. I always think of that as like hippy dippy stuff. Now watch them step on a bee. Hey, anybody want to buy pictures of my feet? I'll sell them for $2,000. Oh yeah, I'll take $2,000 and you can have pictures of my feeties. I'll take pictures of them on the concrete if you want them. I'll even put them up on a curb if you want pictures. Yep, give me $2,000 and I'll send you pictures of my bare feet. Yes, I would. Anybody into that? I'm just being stupid. Anyway, it's been a good day. Not a lot going on. No work drama and no head drama as far as eating and stuff. Sorry, I know the wind's blowing. No food noise, but even though I don't have the patch on, I'm not having any fiending like when I quit smoking. When I quit smoking, the way I did it was I said this is the last carton I'm ever gonna buy, and so I smoked the first few packs just regular. And then, there's rocks up there. We ain't going up there. And then I got down to the last couple packs. And so at that stage, I'd smoke part of one, and I'd put it out and save it. And then smoke the other part of it later and put it out. Then I just kind of would go back and forth and do that. Well, then, gosh, dog, it's windy. I'm sorry, y'all, if you can't hear me. But then came down to that last pack, and I was like, I don't want to quit. What am I going to do? So I light one, take about 2 puffs. And, anytime you have an old cigarette in there that's been lit, it always stinks up your pack. But anyway, So, so yeah. So I take 2 puffs and put it out and save it. So basically, I weaned myself. I knew when it came down to that last cigarette, I'm like, I said, I was coming home from work, and I said, I'm going to save this until tomorrow morning. And then the next morning, I was like, oh, I better save it until after work. And then it ended up that last cigarette stayed in my car for a year. And then the guy I was dating, his brother was like, stayed the night with him. The guy I was dating, and he didn't smoke, but his brother did. And he wanted the cigarette so bad. And I said, well, I got a cigarette in my car. And I said, but it's a year old. So he said, I'll take it. I don't care. So he did. He smoked it. He was like, that's the best, worst cigarette I've ever had in my life. Anyway, that's a Terri Bear story for you. So, anyway, come on, Footsie, get in there. Come on, Footy, foot. I can't see. I don't even know what y'all are seeing because it's so bright out here. I got my sunglasses on. I got to help my foot get in there. I can't hold up my own leg. Into the great wide open, under the skies of blue. Ain't it pretty full up there? All right, you weirdos. I'm gonna let you go. That's enough sunshine for me. It's all the vitamin D I need for the day. See you at Lupper. What's a Beatles song? I can't even think of the Beatles song. Ziggy, what's the most popular Beatles song?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the most popular Beatles song, according to Billboard, is Hey Jude, which spent 17 weeks at number 1.
That's perfect. I'm looking like, I don't know. It's showing a picture of them. I don't know which one it looked like, but hey Jude, don't bring me down. You something, something. Hey Judy Pooty. Anyway, so supper tonight. I kind of got some things going. My timer's going to go off in probably about 8 minutes for me to get back to the kitchen. Supper tonight, this is what we got. This is my last salad that I made 2 weeks ago. Not this, but this. It's getting a little funky smelling in there. The cabbage is kind of pretty wilted. But you know, it's the last one. It'll be all right. I had a little rhea today. You know what the rhea is? I know you know what the rhea is. Had some of that today. All the dadgum potato I ate. But that's all right. I'm going to survive. Man, I'm still sore. Whew, doggies. My arms. It's like my upper arms, my biceps. And I didn't even do no bicep doing nothing. What the heck? So I buy the tricolor coleslaw. It's got dressing and rutabaga and onions. Like I said, this is the last one. It's a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. And when I come on to Ziggy, who sings Hard Day's Night?
A Hard Day's Night is by the Beatles.
Oh, go Terri. Go Terri. Look at you knowing something. Ain't I a little so-and-so? All right, anyway. So that's enough of that nonsense. I have one of the burgers. This is the Mexicali burger. And then one beef burger. I did not season this beef burger like a ding dong. Something I'm going, like I said, I'm kind of doing like I'm going to call it a creamy and carnivore reset. Because you know I ain't giving up my creamies. I'll say carnivore-ish reset because I'm still going to have sauces and stuff. I don't care what nobody says. Anyway, so for my hamburger, my beef burger, I got some ketchup here. So I'll do it like this. I'll go dip, dip. But I made this for tomorrow too. A beef and chicken. Except I've got a chicken leg quarter in the air fryer too right now. because that's going to be for tomorrow, because I'm going to need something else beside this. So I'll have these two. And I'm going to have these chicken things even whenever I'm carnivore-ish, so don't be lecturing me or judging me. I got some salsa right here. Woo! Yo, don't take me at my word right now. But that salsa seems to be a little hotter than what I remember it being. If that's the case, I ain't saying it's happening, but maybe there is something to the patches. I mean, it's too early to know for sure, so please don't assume. You do your own research. But last night, when Baxter got in bed, he had been outside. This is cookies and cream and peanut butter. So before everything, before COVID, my smell was one way. Then when I got COVID, like outside just smelled like dead animals all the time. Didn't matter if it was a hot day, a cold day, any animals were around it. I would walk outside and it literally smelled like dead animals. Baxter would go outside, he would come and stand by me, and I would just want to throw up because it stank so bad like dead animals. Last night, he got in the bed, and I swear I can't say that it was the old smell, but when I smelled him, it had a familiar smell, but not a dead animal smell. So I don't know. I'm just going along for the ride, but thought I'd tell you. Like I said, I can't say it's all fine and dandy now. I'm just telling you, something is something, but I don't know what that something is, so you do your own research. Look up Dr. Ardis, A-R-D-I-S. He's the one who kind of started this. And also found out that NIH, National, International Health. I don't know, them people did some research on nicotine patches too. All right, anyway, that's going to be my supper. I'm going to let you go because I got to go flip my chicken leg. Actually, I got to go put my thermometer in there. It's not in it right now. I'm doing it for about 10 minutes because the the leg quarter was frozen. So I'm doing it for about 10 minutes, and whenever my timer goes off, I'll go in and stick the thermometer in and then set my meter for it. So, all right, I love y'all. Bye.